Everybody's talking, huh? That's all right. Keep talking. I'm gonna give y'all something to talk about for real. I'm surrounded by devils, but have God as my words. Diamonds to furs, living's all I want in this world. Harder to earn, I feel it, so I relax when they drive. Silk linen, pretty women, now I'm staying alive. Avoiding the high, I can't cause they loving the flow. Gazelle frames, Adidas sneakers, now I'm ready to go. On late nights on red flights, got a bubble to show. Half now, bang the crowd, now they saying it loud.
Conscious, and even when I rest, I'm blessed to see the most beautiful images since God's kids. No subliminals, I am God's kid. And I see visions, premonitions of where gods live. I practice humility. No matter what you do to me, I shall not be moved. The spirit in me move in unity. You can see the strength in me as he strengthens me for devastated states. In comparison, the world we live in is featherweight. My physical attributes are most beautiful. I am God's child. I can see the sunshine when God smiles, and when God speaks, I listen. When I speak, they listen, and when they speak, it's usually of the way they see me living. Don't blink, don't think. Your opinions do not move me. Don't blink, just watch as I give you something to talk about. Without thinking that this is something you've ever thought about. Who am I? Who am I? Really?
Keeping it low, breathe my flow, then move on. Dreams of fame, taking trip, going abroad. World trade, I'm paid, hoping never to bomb. Don't lust cars or Jews, women's of live things like big diamonds. Sitting on gold rings, that life so frivolous. Like Desi R's ridiculous, my dreams, I'm living it. So I snore when I dream, so I know why y'all talk about me.
I am the prototype. For those who like righteousness, right? And this is like my rite of passage, and they mad cause they can't master this. I am my only competition, and more than confident, I only wish these cats would listen. But instead they pay attention to what I see. What I see is a room full of gossipers, preposterous. It's not the way we ought to live, nah. A room full of gossipers, preposterous. It's not the way we ought to live.
People are supposed to talk, so let them talk. If they're not talking, you ain't even doing it right. So make sure whatever you're doing, give them something to talk about.
and I want to touch the essence, you know what I'm saying, where hip hop is involved and everything that I've lived, you know what I mean? So she was the perfect pick at the time. So family and everybody gathered and we started pushing from there. So from about 2015, we've been pushing.
So in that same angle that we're talking about right now,
Yeah.
the same you did for her, how would other young brothers be able to make, you know, we got a Wally Sparks here and we get to know each other. How would other people be able to connect with you and learn?
Well,
you know what I
she's
mean?
not
Maybe
the
you could
only
tutor
one.
online.
She's not the only one that we have. You know what I'm saying? During the process, you know, so I've met G-Mac, who's performing with us tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very manable young man, been through his, you know what I'm saying, and he's growing. You know what I mean? And like I said, for him and her and any other young person that's trying to do it, first of all, it's like dedication to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, because there's social media has changed the game. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, social media has changed the game from when we used to jump. Canibus is over there. He's the weakness. We used to have to jump on the chitlin circuit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And hit every club. You know, we didn't have no Facebook, no Twitter, no none of that. You know what I mean? You had to go face to face with the people. You know what I'm saying? And build your name from there.
Right.
Now people get popular on social media and they blow up overnight. With no, you know what I'm saying, not saying everybody, because you do have some that God has blessed and put them in a position, whether it be so-and-so or whatever, you know what I mean? But you do have some stuff out there that makes no damn sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So, in that essence, you know what I'm saying, we, you know what I'm saying, we came together and decided, yo, man, let's just do this, you know, without the long talking, you know what I'm saying? We just doing it.
And being a legend, man, but I'm not going to get off of this right here. You know, I sat there and listened to Mr. Can, I bust, and more than he know, in the joint, we with that flow. When you locked in there, you're locked into the music. You don't listen to music like nobody else.
Canibus is a god.
Why not say that, man? Why not say that? You know what I mean? Why not say that? So tell me how, you know, you two came together, man, and just really, really got in tune. Tell me that story. I mean, everybody gonna want to know that.
To be honest with you, I've been a fan of Canibus, and I don't know nobody here that probably ain't. You know what I'm saying? Since, you know what I mean? Because I'm a born Jamaican. You know what I mean? And from the time I found out he was also a born Jamaican, I'm a military vet. He's a military vet. It's like.
See, I don't know if a lot of us
you
know
know
that,
what I'm saying?
man.
A lot of us don't
Cannabis,
know that
a
information.
military vet.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's be easy out here on these streets with
Our
cannabis.
walks of life, you know what I'm saying, has always been like intertwined without even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? And he has heard of me. I mean, I don't have the status Canibus have. I mean, I look up to this dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. I ain't D-writing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes to MCs, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's not fool ourselves. You know what I mean? So, therefore, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, our lives have always been intertwined. You know what I mean? So, he's heard of me, I've heard of him, because I've been in the industry, you know what I'm saying? I've been on Def Jam and so on and so forth. So, you know what I mean? It just happened that we have mutual friends who we've been linked to for years, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know, so basically talk without meeting, you know what I'm saying, like meeting up, you know what I'm saying, and just kept talking, kept communicating, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And as yardis, you know what I'm saying, it's like kindred spirits. You know what I'm saying? So it was easy to be able to talk, you know what I'm saying? Not even on no music thing, just regular life, about Jamaica. Things that, you know what I'm saying, the regular people wouldn't understand unless you come from that island, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, after a while we start masterminding behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a long time coming. In fact, you know what I'm saying, my label, Affiliate Music, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna help me with that, you know what I'm saying? I can announce that on the air, you know what I'm saying? Canibus is officially, you know what I'm saying, my brother. We working together, we building something, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, even this conversation about this label thing has been going on for like a year. You know what I'm saying? So we decided, yo, why not? Let's do some Jamaican thing, bro. We Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying? You know, he has paid his dues, definitely. He's contributed to the culture enormously. You know what I'm saying? He has his ups and downs like any other man, you know what I'm saying? And you got to give that man all the props in the world for still being in the game. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we decided to combine our minds. You know what I'm saying? Here, you know, my little, you know, mind flickering and his clout, you know what I'm saying? Because that's Canibus. You know, Canibus. You know what I'm saying?
Bust.
Yeah, we.
You know what I'm saying? It did bust.
We building something, man. See what I'm saying? So with the Caribbean vibes in mind, you know what I'm saying? The Caribbean Connection tour came to mind. We got Sean Michelonis, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a whole team surrounding us, you know what I'm saying? That wants to do the job, you know what I'm saying? They want to help us get some stuff done. So that's where we at right now. You know, it's just good love, good vibes. You know what I mean? And some up-man OG flex. See me? And you know you're going to get good music because we know what we're doing.
Right. We definitely want good music. We know we're gonna get good music from Mr. Buster.
Real.
That's gonna happen for both of y'all. So tell me, man, you know, and I have to go this way. You know, for me, you know, I think you heard me say prior that Wally Sparks here, you know, I was gone a long time, 32 years. So in the pen, we're paying attention, but there are a lot of brothers and sisters. Let me not leave out the sisters. We got Birmingham prisons and prisons. You know, we're going to a major conference in, you know, here in April in a couple of weeks, and we had 200 innocent men all at one conference last year and didn't even get the publicity that people don't even know that there were 200 of us there. And you had Asian, black, Spanish, white, whatever it was, you know, Cuban, whatever it was. So I impose this question to you. What would you tell the brothers, and I want you to talk directly to them, that's incarcerated, that are, have a dream to do this music, you know, and they're coming home. And I mean, I watch them write. You got brothers in there with books written up of rhymes, and you know, some of them are just, you know, singers and just good, bro. Right? What would you tell them, man, to do coming out here?
All right, good point. Because he asked me this before, you know what I'm saying. But that good weed I smoke, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they start, you know what I mean. All right. What advice I'd give to young brothers? Like I was saying before, you know what I'm saying, and I got sidetracked. Dedication, you know what I'm saying, to what you do and what you love is first and foremost. It's like having a job, you know what I'm saying? It's like having a job. You know that job, you know what I'm saying, is going to feed your family. If you don't work, you know what I'm saying, you won't eat. You got to have that same mindset, you know what I mean? And since nothing is, you know what I'm saying, nothing is going, the social media, like I said, has messed everything up. So you got to go into this practical. You can't go about it like a dreamer because you got a million dreamers dreaming just like you. And of course, in anything, it's sometimes who you know what I'm saying, and what you know. You know what I mean? So you got to educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because, and everybody ain't going to win. You know what I mean? But you got to know when you quit, because only the quitters are going to fail. You know what I mean? It's a tricky thing, you know what I'm saying? And there's no guarantee, you know what I mean, to do no one like saying, yo, this is a sure way to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I would tell you personally, dedication for one, you know what I'm saying, and love for it. Because if you just watching TV going, I want to be a star, and think you're going to jump up one day and be a star, bruh.
Dream.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you really believe in a dream, it's just like anything else. Like I said, if you got to pay your bills, you're going to work. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that, you're going to go get it. You know what I mean? That's the best advice I could give.
Well, that's clear cut, right? Everybody
That's real.
That's real. I think
That's real.
Wally hit
You know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
as well.
Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from the you're gonna need everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't, even if you're old school, you can't say, well, I don't need social media. You're gonna need it. You know what I mean? You got to educate yourself on what the young ones are doing. You know what I mean? You can't even shun them. You know what I'm saying? You got to almost embrace them and learn from them. You know what I'm saying? We quick as OGs to, you know, kick off the youngins and go, yo, I don't like the music they doing. Yeah, they get me mad sometime too. But you know what? The OGs from our time, we made mistakes, and some of the mistakes we made is because they didn't stop to say, youngin, don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So we got to take that in mind. You know what I'm saying? When you see them making moves, don't just down them. You feel me? Give them a helping hand by showing them another way. You feel me? Like, that's in anything, though. You feel me, rude boy? That's in anything, man.
Before we talk about this music, man, I'm going to say what's up to Canibus again, remind you that he here. You know, and you'll get a chance to see him rock. Now, that's exclusive to see them rock. Matter of fact, stop the show. You know what I mean? We're gonna see them rock. But let's see if we can get something we don't know about these two guys. Fun night. Maybe we can get an exclusive. What would you tell us about these two?
Well, I just met Canibus today, right?
Okay.
This is them all day. Look, they just you can't even get a word in there with them. They just linked up like if they were already like brothers forever, like yeah, and they're cool. Both
That's
of
what's
them,
gonna
man.
make the label dope. Right?
That's true.
It's
That's
good
what's
vibes,
Yes.
man. It's up, man. Energy.
So tell us a little bit about because I want to try to get to this, and I want Time Man to let me know how much time we got so we can know which to put on. But we're gonna start with you, I believe. Isn't that something? But why don't you just tell me a little bit about the music that you got out now that's coming? I know you got some exclusives coming.
We got a new album coming called Cali Ranks Present the Living Legends, and I call it that because I got so many legends on it. I got Chris Brown on it, I got Lauryn Hill. People know I did a joint with Lauryn Hill back then, but we got a new remix of a joint and shit, that's dancehall, because we head into that Caribbean vibes. You got, you know, it's hip-hop. I got, you know what I'm saying, I got New Love. I got Fredro Starr, I got Sticky Fingers, I got Rampage, it's legends, Bridget. Legends, just legends. That Femi label growing. You know what I mean? And I got the legend.
The legend, right?
Canibus.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
And he's so humble, bro. He's so humble. You know, that's the
humble.
thing. You know, you listening to him
It's true.
rash
That's what
out,
makes
and
real legends,
you know,
though.
you see what he do, and then you just
That's
see him,
what
man,
makes
and you
real
be
legends,
like,
man.
character in class.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get character in class
That's a
both
classy dude.
in this
Yeah.
industry a lot.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
You
real.
know what I mean?
That's real. That's
okay.
real.
And a couple platinum joints. We're talking about platinum. Can I get that platinum? I'm a little short on bread. Can I get that album, man? Break that up and see what the sales gonna be on that. You know what I'm saying? I can use that.
That's love. That's God blessing us as we go along. That's why I'm saying, you know what I mean? We still got a lot to offer, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to pretend to be nobody else. We could be grown-ups and just bring good music. You see me? So that's what it's about.
Tell me about the tour. Where you headed next? I know we hitting Manchester, and then the tour is on its way, man. Sean has filled me in, and you know your manager. I mean, this brother, man.
That's
We built a rapport, right?
That's a hard-working
And
dude,
let me
yeah.
be clear. Not only is he a hard worker, man, but you can build an understanding with him. You know what I mean? And a lot of managers could learn from that. Because I didn't, you know, talk to a lot and dealt with a lot. Not everybody's able to communicate.
Yeah.
He can communicate.
Right.
That's success.
Yeah.
But go ahead, break it down for me.
Yeah, we honestly, we going step by step. We got a lot of plans in mind, but they so spread out, we don't want to start throwing stuff up in the air. We kind of keeping it like the album, you know what I'm saying, somewhat of a secret, because, you know what I mean? But Sean, behind the scenes, Sean could fill you in some stuff.
All right, let me look out, man. Let me look at somebody in the crew. Get on top of these secrets. Let's get somebody out there, get me, buzz in my ear, get me an ear mic, and get to the secrets. Okay, let's try to get Sean. Sean's gonna come up. Is that what we're talking about? Let's get a second. Just walk on through. This is live, man. This is live. They know what it is. This is live. You know, let's just, why don't you tell us a little bit about this work. He might rock the mic the way he's standing here. You know what I mean? But tell us a little bit about the industry from your point of view and working with these men.
I'll tell you, the industry is a very, very. The industry
live. Remember.
The industry is very, very uptight in my vision. I've seen it. I mean, the industry is always moving at all costs. You know, and the biggest thing is that I notice in the industry is, you know, when you have a great team and a loyal team, and you have a collaboration of great artists, you can make mountains move, literally mountains move, like with Cali. Canibus, you know, we've done shows with Black Rom, you know, Miss Stephanie Adler, she always kills it. Can't wait to hear her voice. Oh my God, whew. But with that being said, I mean, you know, the message needs to be in the industry, and I got to tell the local artists as well, you know, you got to build together. You can't hate on other people in the industry. You can't hate on your other artists. You really have to work together to make mountains move, because this industry is not going to give you anything. You have to fight for every ground that you take. And I'll tell you right now, our team always fights no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're an OG, been in the game for 20 years or 30 years, or being the new rapper that just wrote the first rhyme. You have to grind and you have to fight. And you have to take what you got to do, and you have to do it as a team, as a unit, you know, and you can't hate on other people, because it takes a lot of guts and a lot of integrity to get on that stage and say your words from your people.
Now check that out, right? I might market that. I'm going to get that edited and put that out, and I'll send you some residuals from that, right? But that's what we got to do. So what I want to do is let you introduce the piece that the sister will start with. You all, let's be clear something here. If you've been sleeping on, what's the word? If you've been sleeping on Somerville Line, if you've been sleeping, don't wake up, because something about to happen down here. Somerville Line is not just your little community station. Something is going down here. We about to turn this up. You talk about turn up, we turning up. So tell us, introduce that for me.
Well, a Femi, young freshman, you hear me? Stephanie Adler. Yeah, this joint is called Which one you doing times, huh? Yeah, this is doing. She got a lot, bro. She got a lot coming. That's the up and coming one right there. You know what I mean? Don't have time. That's the name of this joint. You know what I mean?
Well, we got time for her, and let her do her thing. Let's get her up here. Let's rock with Miss Stephanie.
Rock them like
Live TV.
Whenever you're ready. Let it play.
Ready? 5.
Like this.
Let's go, it's time to run now. Gotta do for yourself. Let's go, it's time to run now. Gotta keep it moving, gotta keep it up. I don't have time for your blah blah, only money on my mind now. No more drama, no more drama, no more. And I suggest you take your lies to the next one in your line, yeah. Beware those men, content when the needs are met. Time for your blah blah, only money on my mind now. No more drama, no more drama, no more. And I suggest you take your lies to the next one in your line, yeah. Beware those men, content when the needs are met. They try to take my things, they try to steal my dreams as far as I can see. They can't take that from me. They took my music and used it, took my poems to lose them, took my lyrics and flipped them, but they'll never see me fall. Let's go, it's time to run now. Gotta do for yourself. Let's go, it's time to run now. Gotta keep it moving, gotta keep it up. I don't have time for your blah blah, only money on my mind now. No more drama, no more drama, no more. And I suggest you take your lies to the next one in your line, yeah. Beware those men, content when the needs are met. I don't have time for your blah blah, only money on my mind now. No more drama, no more drama, no more. And I suggest you take your lies to the next one in your line, yeah. Beware those men, content when the needs are met. Who will never see me fall, see me here, I'm standing tall. All these songs I wrote them all, they can't take that from me. They took my music and used it, took my poems to lose them, took my lyrics and flipped them, but just know I wrote them all. Let's go, it's time to run now. Gotta do for yourself. Let's go, it's time to run now. I don't have time for your blah blah, only money on my mind now. No more drama, no more drama, no more. And I suggest you take your lies to the next one in your line, yeah. Beware those men, content when the needs are met. I don't have time for your blah blah, only money on my mind now. No more drama, no more drama, no more. And I suggest you take your lies to the next one in your line, yeah. Beware those men, content when the needs are met. Yeah, no more, no more, no more drama. Yeah.
Okay. Other legend. Let's hear from the man, Mr. Cali Ranks. We are bringing it to you. Getting these live performances, come on. Turn the music
yeah,
up.
man, I have to turn up the music
Right.
and leave it up.
Right.
Jesus.
And leave it up.
Man, you're stingy with it, beat, right? Cheer. You know, you already know, man. Can I have a bus? Can I have a bus? Can I have a bus?
Yes.
Respect.
Respect.
Miss Stephanie Adler, much respect, man.
Yes.
Feel me? We're there, man. Yeah, Mr. Third Eye. Enough love, enough love.
All love.
Yeah, man. Miss Wilkes.
All love.
Tell them turn it up, turn it up. Yeah, man. Bang it out, man. Make we do it real quick. The OG there. Yeah. Which camera on? You or you? You.
Red.
Yeah, man. Born ready. Yeah. Now my voice loud, Bridget. I have to turn up this bomber clad. Watch it.
Turn it up.
Original, take it, tell a punk, come get it. Run up in a Mac 10 or a Uzi. Anything come does it. Nah, say me sorry, can't count on finger. Me little finger, so we kill them all. Take it and kill them. Kill them all. Turn it up, kill them all. Kill them all. Turn it up, man. Kill them all. See them. Kill them all. We use my lyrics and murder them. Kill them all. Easy. Tell them sorry for lava mouth to run. Come test Cali fit like a panther. Always ready for those something dead no period. Tell them tomorrow. Right now me busy getting ready. Figure take a next body back ready long time. Who see the millimeter in me holster? Gone in a hurry up. Don't slip up. Or you will get chip up. I'm fling up in a alley, hallelujah. Savior. Two gun me carry one extra one. For weakness who see me then no system and a mercenary we just kill them all. Take it and kill them. Kill them all. Represent my youth like kill them all. Me tell them kill them all. Kill them all. Take it and kill them. Kill them all. Kill them all. We use the lyrics and slaughter them. Kill them all. Well, on a sec, then tarnish up with name, they want to tarnish. Sure, here's a warning early out. Watch your step. Yeah, man, man. Wheel that, man. Canibus. Just a sample. See? Yeah. Yo.
And here he is.
Wheel that up, man.
Here
That
he
music
is.
is too low, Brethren.
Here he is.
Oh,
we're going to get somebody on that. Turn it up if it's too hard for their ears.
I feel me.
Wally, tell them to keep it up.
Yeah. And them like them flat with just
Mr. Canibus.
Kill them all. Watch out my youth, kill them all. We use the lyrics and no murder them. Kill them all. We tell them, kill them all. Take it and kill them. Kill them all. This is the TV shot. Kill them all. We use the lyrics and murder them. Kill them all. Original, take it, tell a punk, come get it. Run up in a Mac 10 or a Uzi. Yeah, man. Canibus in the place, man. We give thanks, man. DJ Third Eye, man.
Yes.
Yeah, you know we got enough music on that,
Yes.
brother.
Yes.
Yeah, respect.
Yes.
Canibus, touch it, man.
Come on,
Hey yo,
man.
before y'all get into my joint, I just wanted to say peace to our family music. You know what I'm saying? We came out here to rep that. You know what I'm saying? I want to say peace to what's the word. It is the word out here. That's right. You know what I'm saying? To the fullest, right? Third Eye, you know the words what he was saying. You know, you really can't go wrong with what he's doing. What he's doing is each one teach one, and that's an old school term, but it means so much today in 2019. You know, everything that we do in hip hop, it's a culture. It was a lifestyle. It was something that we built from scratch, and now it's worldwide. It's global, and you know, you gotta love what these little youngins do with it, man. I mean, we raised them, right? We gave them things to dream about. We gave them concepts to think about. We didn't create the problems in the world, but we tried to help fix them as best we could. And yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the whole Boston, Massachusetts, New England vibe. You know, we got this Afemi music thing going. Cali got that album coming. The Legends joint. You know, Stephanie got her project. Me, I always got something. I think I got the Full Spectrum Dominance available tomorrow. You know, just Google that. You know, whatever. Go get the old records. I'm gonna perform a record that's somewhat old. It's more than 15 years old. It's 15 years old. But the thing about it is, you could say that it's still kind of futuristic, because you know, these things are on the cusp of happening, and yet, you know, it's 13 years old, 15 years old, and I'm gonna perform that for y'all today, right now, and you know.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's do the damn thing. It's called No Return, by the way.
Keep it turned up.
Yeah, turn that up. 2, 1. Yeah, no return. Come on, y'all.
No return.
Yeah.
No return.
What's the word? No return.
Yeah, scientists gather in a secret place to debate. They photographed Earth from space and saw my face. They tried to translate the innate Asiatic shape before the final earthquake came, but it was too late. Only 1/8 of the human race escaped to space. They were chased by flying phenomena to the lunar base. Flotillas of space centers, lasers probe the entrance. DNA code sensors reject old genetics. I presented my cosmic clearance to a patrol of medics. I was injected with sodium pentothal. The question, I relayed the message the way I was trained to remember it. I showed them the keypad code and told them to enter it. I told the rest alphanumeric buttons were sensitive. He snatched it out of my hand and started the precedent. I told him detonation was definite. If he kept it and he never quit, he just lost his temper and flipped. I bowed my head like I guess this is it. My ears popped, the music stopped, and I couldn't hear shit. Yeah, no return, y'all. What's the word, y'all? There's no return. Yeah, yeah. With the jacket, y'all. No return. What's the word? I feel the music. Please observe. No return. What's the word? Yeah. Right in the front and open the door. He said his name was Muhammad Jamal and he'd be with me till fall. He said the escort service to call and the package would be waiting for me at the window. I said dance, he ran around and round and put him in the front. Then he ran around to the front, stabbed it again, pulled off slow, had it down his window. Asked me if I minded if he smoked. I said no, he drove off, put my headphones off. Then I swallowed the tablet and sold off. Went to sleep and woke up feeling kinda lost. I asked him what the weather's been like lately. He said he doesn't mind the heat and hates the AC. Said he had a son who was 18 and made beats, and I happened to be his favorite MC. I said for real, that's crazy. I'll meet him later. Yo Jamal, could you please do me a favor? When we get to the corner, stop at the bodega. Hopped out the car, walked inside. The Sword stereo was playing Feliz Navidad. Got a pack of condoms and walked to the back of the line. There was 3 Taliban that was talking very loud. One reached in his backside and pulled out a Beretta gun. The last word I heard myself say was a 4-letter one. He no return. Drama's never done. No return. That's the word. The I's third. No return. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Yeah. No return. Full spectrum dominant, y'all. Yeah, I'm feeling music. Yeah. I heard the ringtone of the red phone. Headquarters informed us there was an explosion in the red zone. We were ordered to get ready to go and to get into our bioweapons protective gear and clothes. I rode shotgun, my partner Ramirez drove. GPS control gave us coordinates where to go. Soon as we got there, I could feel the hot air. For a second I stopped and stared, there was cops everywhere. Told them we gotta get a square perimeter clear. We had an order till nightfall, so light some flares. I said a 30-second prayer and ran to the second tier. The lifter was there, then I waved my hand up in the air to signal that it was clear before I ran upstairs. I could barely see, smoke was so thick in the air. I was visually impaired and started to get scared. I heard a woman scream for help, but I couldn't know where. I started screaming back, I'm not gonna leave you here. Saying to myself, damn, it's hard to breathe in here. Searched the rooms one by one like through my lungs. Ramirez said the fire truck got stuck by the front. I crawled all the way through the foyer to the end of the hallway and seen her on the floor next to the hallway. I was half unconscious, but I just ignored the pain. Helped her to her feet and she had an arm in a brace. All this starlight black stuff was all in her face. I radio Ramirez coughing and trying to complain. I heard him say something to me like it's all in flames. There was ceiling debris falling all over the place. I looked in the eyes, she looked in the mind. It was strange. Then I blinked for the last time and never saw her again. Yeah. No return, y'all. That's the word, y'all. The I's third, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Cali ranks, y'all. What's up, Steph? Yeah. Hey, peace, Boston. We love y'all. Peace.
Flow. True. Oh man. Oh man. Huh? See, it's a gathering. It's a gathering. Listen, we got 5, right? And in that 5 right there, man, Canibus, you know, just being here, my brother, just showing up on scene, just having, you know, Cali Ranks up in here, man. Come on up here. Nah. My show don't end till my show end. You feel what I'm saying? But
Hey, y'all, don't Third Eye look like a really young version of Craig David?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Craig David from Dead Presidents.
Okay,
Craig David?
if that's gonna bring me some
Smooth
paper,
brother.
rehire me as a younger version when they reshoot
Craig
that.
David.
You know? But nah, listen, you know, a real shout, man. You know, my girl Spine and Doug, and you know, just the love of the family. You know, I just had a man. I hate, you know, not hate to say that, man, but you know, I'm in that grandfather zone. You know, I just had a brand new one. So shout out to my new granddaughter that's coming here, and a big shout out, man, just for you guys being here. And my niece then had a brand new baby. You know, so life has been good. Return. And I feel like upon my return, I'm returning back to the essence with the brothers that I want to do it with, man. You could go out here, you could get a whole bunch of young names, man. You know, man, you can get out there and do that, man. But when you can come back to your root and come up, that's the blessing for me. You understand? So I'm thankful. What's the word is thankful. The people working here, we appreciate you. The people that's running these cameras, we appreciate you. The people that's working down here, you know, let's get a shout out to them. Let's get some love for them. You know, Tina, I see you, great job. You know, this thing can happen, and it's about putting each other on, you know what I mean? And we really want to make sure that everybody understands if they can step here and do this, and you know, we dealing with legends here. We're not Canibus. We can say what we want to say, bro, right? But there are brothers in the pen that's going to get this. We caught up in them little confines of those cells, and we rock into that. We know your music. Don't make me respit all your joints. You feel what I'm saying? But we know this music, man, and just it's a blessing to have you here, bro, and just to come to town. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping we'll have the opportunity for brothers like Wally Sparks for y'all to unite, connect. You know what I mean? And make this link, because it's, you know, they say it's the weakest link. But I don't believe in that. I believe you duplicate the strongest link in the chain, you won't have no weak
we all
links.
need each
you
other.
feel me?
Right. That's real.
So won't you all, you know, close it out for me? You close it out for me.
I wanted to say the Third Eye. Like earlier, you were asking what is it? How could you impart to a lot of the brothers that maybe, you know, they're trying to get on, trying to get their music heard, trying to break through that glass ceiling or those barriers that they have. I remember it like it was yesterday for me. What it is, you know, it's so hard to remember all those rhymes. Just got to break down and just say it. It's so difficult, you know. Right. I remember seeing Rakim perform some of the titles from the late '80s at the House of Blues, and he performed it as if it was just
yesterday.
Right. And so, you know, every MC wants to strive to be able to do that. I got to just break down and tell y'all I can't do it like that anymore. There was a time when I was peaking, and that peak was that zone, that energy, that determination, that ambition that was there, that I can see it in the eyes and feel that energy coming off of a lot of the youth that's out there. And what I want to say to them, in order to give them a little, comfort them with what they're doing, because what they're doing is, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's a difficult task. And what I wanted to say to them is that when you sit down and you pen your music and you write your verse or your poetry, or even when you're a producer and you're doing composition, you need to first try to think about the idea that when you're making your music, it's coming from your core, it's coming from within, and you're making the music almost as if it's an echo to the creator of his creation. You're not really making the music for the financial benefit or the drive, the spark where it came from. It was wanting to let the creator know, you made me, you know, in spite of all the hardships, the obstacles of what it took for me to be here. Because, you know, Mom Dukes had to carry you for 9 months. There was always difficulty in getting there, and then now you just want to go throw your whole life and rap. See, so you got to always remember you're really only just being an echo chamber for the creator, you know. So when you make your music, don't ever think that if you don't make it to a certain plateau that you failed, because the creator has always been able to accept what you put forth. And once brothers realize that and look at it that way, it'll take the pressure off of, it'll take some of the pressure out of hip hop, even like just the being competitive to a detriment. I mean, let's compete, but let's not turn it into something where, you know, you're throwing away the jewels that we put down for you. You know, because every record is not a tear your head off record. There are records in there where there are jewels in there. There are things in there that raise you, that make you a better man.
And there's love, right?
That's right.
And there's
It
love in
started there.
Right.
You know, so always remember you making that music. You're an echo chamber for the creator. You're his creation, and so, you know, that's what. Now I know where y'all are at, but I was there. Everyone, all of us were there. He was on Def Jam, man. Def Jam, you know, biggest label in the world. You know what I mean? You know, what y'all making the music for is, what you did was you spoke about who you were gonna be, what you were gonna do, and what happened was now you gotta prove it. So you end up finding yourself behind the 8 ball, trying to follow through with what you said you were gonna do.
True that.
So you want the record to come on the radio, because if it don't come on the radio, it ain't real. But that's pressure that you're creating for yourself, when really originally you were only making the music to be an echo chamber for the love of it. You're just an echo chamber of creation, that's all.
Facts, rude boy.
Yeah, there's no pressure. No pressure. Don't, if you write 1 million verses and they're all crazy, or you make beats, you make 1 million beats and they're all crazy, and you don't ever get one plaque, or you don't ever, you know, get to perform it anywhere except for church. You got to still be grateful and know that you did succeed. You won. You know, you were able to be an echo chamber. That's right. It was unique. It came from you, and no one forced you to do it. It came out of you. You wrote that. You made that. That's what music is. You know, I wanted to say that to just take the pressure off of these brothers, man, because, you know, sometimes, man, I was there. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Shit is too real, though. That's too real, bro.
But it's authentic. It's authentic. You know, that's one of the
real.
things. If you really listen to something Canibus just said,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
real
authentic.
shit.
You
Real.
know how many people out here can't face themselves and say, I don't do it the way somebody else do it. You know what I mean? My performance might not go the way you want it to go. I can't remember all that because I'm a legend. A legend not gonna remember all that. Jesus
Not
is not gonna
400
come back and
damn rhymes,
remember
bro.
everything. He
Not
just rocking.
400
You come,
rhymes.
you understand what I'm
Real,
saying?
bro.
Not that, but you still come and you're authentic about it. You're not up here
Real.
rocking 50 chains and, you know, your persona is, your money's flashing. You just talking, bro. And that's what matters. That,
Real
you know,
shit.
that's what keep it real was supposed to mean, what it does mean, and that was real, right? So on the way out, man, you know, Bust, if you could, because I asked the same of Cali, is look at that camera and say something to these brothers that's in them pens, that got this hope, you know, and I seen it, bro. You know, it's bad. And it's when you're in prison with the grandfather, the father, and now the son, and then the son's kid in that 32-year span, it's painful, you know what I mean? And so, like I said, part of this is gonna go back to them. If you could tell them anything you wanted to tell them something, bro. Whatever you want to tell them, but tell them directly what you want to tell them. Whatever encouragement you have, because you didn't encourage us. I'm encouraged.
I want them to know that in spite of how it feels, everything that their senses are telling them, we're all in lockdown. You know, the difference between what's happening is they build the prisons around us on this side of the fence. And I want them to know it's difficult. We didn't forget about our loved ones, you know, Todd Ellaby, 455, 4112. Like, we didn't forget about our loved ones. It's just they have built it around us while we get up and go to work every day, or they just built it around us, but we're locked in too. And so, you know, we didn't forget. It's difficult out here too. You know, I mean, you would think that if you're away from music and you say, well, if I get down there, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get, yeah, but then you gotta come deal with this mess that's out here. You know, so like I said, the creator, try to have a connection with you and the creator. That's the only thing that's gonna console you, you know, with your poetry, with your music, with your dreams, you know, because this is just a blink of an eye, man. We just visiting here. We're not here to fix all these problems, man. You know, we just visiting. So, you know, make the best out of it. And you know, God bless you, man. God be with you. God walk with you. The creative spirit walk with you.
Peace.
Love
now
you out here.
Now that's what's real. That's what's real. Well, listen, I'm sure, you know, I ain't got the signal yet, but I know the signal's coming, so you can tell me where we at. But if you didn't know what the word was, right? The word is real. The word is here. The word is Canibus. The word is Cali Ranks. The word is Stephanie. The word is here. The word is Somerville Line. The word is Wally. The word is Vid. The word is the people in here putting this together that could have been doing anything else. That's the word. We here. You know what the word is. My peoples, they in town. Shout out, man, to Big Chuck. Shout out to those that I got love for, that give me love. And also a special shout out that, you know, to a cousin of mine, Michelle, who's dealing with cancer, and my man, Troy. Cancer, you know, it has a way of attacking our people, but you're stronger. So just remember that. So anybody fighting any form of illness that's attacking you, know that you're strong. And those of us that have taken losses, I always try to end with this. What is beautiful never dies. Keep that in mind. Peace. We out. Love.
Yeah.
That's the word. One.
Shout out to
Respect.
PW, BW, Stallone. I love you, Zara, Jules. You know, everybody in the Williams family, man. Peace, yo. We love y'all, Boston. Peace.
And that's the show.
Respect.
Respect. Good job, bro. Glad you got us.
It's Freddie Gray. On to Scott. What is? Trey from all this craziness going on around the world. How about if things were different? Martin Luther King. What if hip hop never existed? Do you think there'd be as many people screaming now, stop snitching? What if Adam and Eve ain't eat the fruit? You think we'd be able to see the truth? Or what if Albert Einstein didn't think of the nuke? Or Smith & Wesson didn't teach us to shoot? Do you think there'd be as many plays made if there was no boost? Matter of fact, what if white men hung off a noose? Would it still be cool to say nigga? Or maybe we would make six figures? Or would we wanna be crackers? And all the whites would be rappers. What if Martin Luther King survived? You think FEMA's response to Katrina would have caused him to drop and die? I wonder what if and see what is. Stand back from the picture and ask yourself why? What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think it changed the route to the road we on? I don't know. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think it changed the route to the road we on? If Mitt Romney won the election instead of Obama, you think problems would still be blamed on the press? Be honest, you think those cops would be gone as if that officer ain't choose to lay hands on Eric Garner? What if my Uncle Az was raised in the burbs? You think I would've stayed home instead of play on the curb? If Christopher Wallace never got murked, how much money would Sean Carter be worth? What if Tupac never got hit with the flame? Would the game still have change filled with these lames? What if Trayvon Martin walked down another street? What if them shots Malcolm sent never hit Zeke? Pipe down, what if them bullets missed Mike Brown? Or them Boston bombers didn't hit my town? The powers that be will raise an eyebrow, say la vie, but living to make you cry out. What if? What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What if? What if we switched the rights and wrongs? You think it changed the route to the road we on? I don't know. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if? What if everything you knew was gone? What that hit him, you think he stopped fighting for black equality and start killing? What if the government told the truth instead of abortion? The cigarettes and other evil kingdoms didn't endorse them. If Bill Gates was another abortion, you think artists would make more than this minuscule portion? What if them 9/11 flights they leave from Boston and Bart didn't take Oscar Grant from his daughter? What if French couldn't speak from that shot to the dome? Who you think would be on hooks if Max B was home? What if there was no such place as McDonald's or BK? You think more dudes would look like Arnold? If Mike Jackson never joined the Five, you think he'd still be misunderstood or hurting inside? What if Big L got clapped but he survived? Or 50 Cent got shot 9 times and then he died? What if blacks didn't get locked on the rag? Matter of fact, what if Jordan was born with no legs? What if Satan and God ain't have beef? You think maybe this earth would be at peace? At least try to see what it could have been. It hurts sometimes seeing what it should have been. But we write our own stories, time is money. And it's costing me cause every second alters the future. Live cautiously. What if life wasn't all that you thought? What if